Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida Gators offense will get the first crack at it here. This nasty, bitter feud, most of the years carried out on supposedly neutral ground, carries high stakes today, guys.
I'll tell you what's always fun about watching this game between Florida and Georgia is that there is just so much speed on the field. I felt that way when I played in this game. There's so much NFL talent racing around. The game just moves faster than most other games in college football.
I completely agree, but you did say the name of the game wrong. It's the Georgia-Florida game. In this rivalry, it's always played in Jacksonville, but speed, bragging rights, this game always matters to the fans.
The play-action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On the option, he'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying to get to him. Fires to the big fella. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wide receiver shows motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Back to pass, it's Harmon. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Offense getting set for first down. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Gators! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. They go to the draw. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Lee. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Harmon. The throw. It's complete on the right side. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. But no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. After the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. They get him down after he makes the catch. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Harmon. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. To the air, it's Lagway. Working the middle, it's complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job on the defense securing the INT.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Dropping back, it's Harmon. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Handoff to the single running back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment, like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man! And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Dogs able to hunker down and get out with a close win the last time they saw the Gators.
Yeah, and anytime you get a win in Jacksonville, anytime you beat Florida, it's a success. It doesn't matter if it's by 100 or if it's by 1. Georgia fans know how much this means to them, and so do these players.
Yeah, you know, they call this game the world's largest cocktail party. The energy in the stands is just completely different. That's something David and I obviously have experienced before. And after that Georgia win last year, man, those Bulldog fans, they stuck around. They were here in Jacksonville, hanging out at the stadium, enjoying it all through the night. They've been enjoying it all year, and they're hoping to order some more adult beverages after this one, too.
Using the quick game. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They keep attacking through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds the tight end. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes like the Gators and Dogs duking it out on neutral turf, you know emotions will run high. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Nice move, create some space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Lagway. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Safe completion on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Georgia going back to work with another first down.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Extending the play. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
If every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's a draw.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right down the middle. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Dogs keep playing fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner or Champ Bailey or Keely Ringo and making plays.
Just ball hawking, making plays. And again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well as anybody, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great coverage, making big-time plays in the back end.
The back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Harmon. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes a grab. They will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Power ahead. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to find his man on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. Plows through the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Now on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Keep it on the ground. The Bulldogs get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Harmon. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Dogs look to keep this drive humming. It's complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Lee. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback, who makes a sure tackle. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Finds his big tight end. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To throw, it's Harmon. Fires into the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, dude. Everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the football over there. You got to take care of it. You got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. The running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Makes his connection. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Still looking, on the move. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Powers through the defender. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And it's good. The game winner. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.